So we have to assume that anybody that does a design for us knows what they're doing, but it is an assumption, right? Because a lot of people can make really pretty looking designs but not have a lot of really good content there. And then on the other hand, you can have designs that are just chicken scratch scribble that have incredibly great content. And so the way a design looks is not necessarily going to tell you much about it. But for me, I always have to sort of communicate with that designer person and try to get a feel as to, you know, what level they're at. You know, are they just a new designer, or are they somebody who knows what they're doing? Different types of people have different types of education. Like a landscape architect is somebody who is going to be really good at municipal laws, bylaws and guidelines and these setbacks and everything. They're going to be super good at it. They're going to be really great at measuring the volumes and the structures and the buildings and all the architectural stuff on the drawing. Their weakest point will be plant selection. So then we always have to critique those plant selections and see if we need to change the plants out. Because they're just not strong on plants. The architects are strong on everything else. And then plants, there are some of them are fabulous with plants, but some of them are not. So we would know if we had a landscape architect that was submitting something, then that's where I start like questioning what's going on, you know, as far as plants go. You still may not be allowed to alter it or change it because these architects are usually licensed and whatever they say goes, and so you have to do the way they want you to do it, which makes total sense. But from a designer, a landscape designer is just somebody who's got a lot of knowledge of plants typically, and hopefully some landscaping experience, and they're able to put together a design that suits the location, has good plant selections, and it usually costs a bit less than having an architect do it. So the difference can be great. The problem is you don't really need to have certifications or anything to be a landscape designer. You can be certified, but that's a question. You know, if somebody's doing a design for somebody, well, you might want to ask that question. What's your certification? What's your background? How many years you've been doing this, right? Somebody's been doing it for 25 years, they probably have a pretty good idea what they're doing.